So today's a day I've kind of been dreading. For anybody that's watched the channel in the past, one of my more popular videos is some review information on my third generation Ford Expedition. This particular one is a 2011 model. We bought it with 158, almost 159,000 miles. We did a lot of service work to it that I felt like was just maintenance that needed to be done. But it has been an absolutely fantastic truck. It currently sits, if I'm not mistaken, we're about 171 and some change, maybe 172. Let's see here. Take a final, click. 171,925 is what we have for miles on this old girl. So about 172. So we put 14,000 miles on. I bought it as a travel vehicle. I wanted to keep miles off of our newer cars, which is kind of a ridiculous way to go at it, but we need a lot of space, a lot of comfort, conveniences, and I thought this would be a way to go. So just as a way of a quick tour, powered by the 5.4 V8. We've had zero problems with this engine. People report issues with them. They generally are contained to timing chain issues where you start hearing a bunch of noise. Mercifully, this truck's had regular oil changes, which I believe has avoided that. And then the other thing is the potential for the spark plugs to fuse to the cylinder heads, causing them to break when you try to change them. I work with a mechanic that knows these engines very well. He understands how to heat cycle it in order to prevent that. So when I bought it, we did Motorcraft spark plugs, among other things, to make sure it was fully serviced. So basically when I bought it, I sent it over to him and I had him do just a number of things. Some of it preventative maintenance, some of it things that were just kind of due to be done anyway. All of the fluids were changed. So engine oil, transmission, transfer case, both diffs, coolant, water pump. I'm quite certain we did the kit with the tensioners and everything too, just to make sure it was all done. And that was Motorcraft, a Motorcraft water pump. We did the Motorcraft plugs, obviously all new filters. Like many of these, because of their weight, the struts, this is struts at all four corners. The struts were worn out. I found Monroe loaded struts for just a great deal. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was about $400 for all four of them. So I did those. I did the power slot brakes, all new rotors, all new pads, all the way around. And the combination of all of that work has made this thing insanely reliable. All we've done is oil changes since then and 14,000 miles. And by doing so, this truck has been so reliable. It's just been fantastic. And it now, because I bought, strangely enough, the replacement for this rig, I bought a Ford Lightning. You may have seen my other videos, but there's my Lightning, and we finally got to a point where this has become such a spare because my wife has yet a different car. It just made no sense to hang on to this anymore, even though we absolutely love it. It's a great travel truck. It's a great hauling the dog around truck, grocery shopping, you name it. So I'll run you through, not only my owner review of this truck in particular, but what a bargain these things are. This particular one's a 2011, as I said. I think, check me if I'm wrong, I think it's a 502A. It's the highest package an XLT can have. This one has power windows, power locks, leather, heated and cooled seats. It has a factory moonroof, factory power tailgate, factory navigation. The stereo it has is the, I believe, multi-CD, and it also has the jukebox feature, so you can download your CDs onto the hard drive. Because it's the high package truck, it also has the max tow package. So it'll tow, and again, going from memory, I think it's 9,000 pounds. Which is amazing. It has one of my favorite features for a fairly cheap vehicle, power tailgate, which is awesome. It has, in addition to that power tailgate, it also has power folding seats. So I'll start to just show you there that it goes up. 3 rows of seating, seats a ton of people, super comfortable. It's just been such a great truck. And reputationally, you know, sometimes people are a little concerned. Oh, the 5.4 has some questions. Has not been my experience. Is this a truck that's going to give you 30 miles to the gallon? It is absolutely not. Not even close. You know, it's not a fuel efficient truck, but you know what? It's 6,000 pounds that can haul 7 people comfortably. I don't think you could reasonably expect that. But, you know, at original MSRP of about $51,000, these things trade on the open market now. You can find a nice one with this kind of miles, you know, 7-8 grand. I don't think that's an unreasonable figure. And you think of somebody else ate all that depreciation. This particular one even has the pearl paint, which I think is really pretty. I like that two-tone color, but you can see the shine is still good on the paint. But this truck, I'm not embarrassed to drive it. I've taken my kids to school in it a ton. Like, there's nothing about this thing that screams to the public that it's an old high mileage truck. And much the opposite. You know, they made this particular body style, they started in 07, and I think they went unchanged up through 13. And then, you know, the platform continued on, although ultimately they got the EcoBoost powertrain and some other things. But, you know, that platform went on to like 2017. So you're going to see these at the grocery store, and nobody knows that yours is older than theirs. And who cares, right? But it has been an absolutely fantastic truck. And all I would say, I wouldn't hesitate to buy one again. I just simply don't need it, and it kind of hurts my feelings to be saying goodbye. But, you know, for anybody that's considering one, highly recommended. I'm here to answer questions if you want to know anything about it more than what you found in my videos already. But I can tell you it has been absolutely fantastic. And if you need an inexpensive, large SUV, if maybe you need to do some towing, need to haul a lot of people, and I'll show you some interior quick before I wrap this up. But, you know, they are just fantastic. You'll see, you know, some checking on the seats. That happens on leather when it's not, you know, the people didn't keep it treated as well as they should have. Another problem they do have, a problem area I'll point out that this one has, rust in the rockers. Very, very typical. But this truck underneath looks great. The frame's good. The body, the floors are good. But look at all this space. I mean, it is just so roomy. So much truck for almost no money. So anyway, if you have any questions, please post them down below. Please like this video, subscribe, look at the other content I have. I have a lot of videos on not only this truck, but you know, the rest of my fleet, and a lot more coming soon. And I cannot tell you how much I appreciate people watching it. You know, it's not so much an income stream, it's just sort of a hobby, and I love sharing my thoughts. And obviously I am, you know, these are just my personal opinions, having owned a ton of cars. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you again.